It's day 2 of the 2026 USA Jigsaw Nationals at the Atlanta Convention Center. After a solid morning of team prelims, I needed to get some sun on my skin and fresh air in my lungs. I asked AI what to do that was close enough to walk. So, retired young now what? I'm going to the World of Coca Cola. Join me as I hit the streets, past the real side of the city, hit the Jim Beam block party for the USMNT vs. Belgium match, and end at the Coke Museum. I start near America's Mart on Peachtree Street. Skyscrapers tower overhead, reflecting the sunny sky. It's a Saturday, so pedestrian and vehicle traffic was light. As I travel, the scene shifts. I walk past homeless individuals in the park as they are receiving a free meal. Some rest quietly, others chat or watch passersby. It's the unfiltered reality of the big city life, a stark contrast to the convention buzz behind me. I keep a steady pace, respecting the space, but keeping the camera rolling on the honest streets. A few more blocks and the scene changes. Here at the Centennial Park is the Jim Beam US Soccer Block Party. Free and open ahead of the 3:30 kickoff at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Red, white, and blue banners wave everywhere. Massive screens showing highlights. DJs blast soccer anthems and upbeat tracks while fans in jerseys pack the space. Kids play soccer on a mini field, families grab giveaways and merch, and Jim Beam tents pour cocktails. The smell of grilled food mixes with cheers. Groups wave giant flags, sing along, and pose for photos. I linger a bit, soaking in the electricity of everyone having a good time. If you think Centennial Park looks fun during the day, you should see it at night. I'm going to break in here with some footage that I shot from the other night. And you can see the difference. In this footage, I was sending a message to my wife and daughters, so you're not going to match my voice with my mouth. But what a beautiful park, and what an exciting time to be there. This is Asa. He was standing there with his arms open, and I just asked him if he was handing out free hugs. He said yes, and so I went in for it. He was actually there raising money for victims of human trafficking. He was a nice young man with a good group of people, and I'm glad I took the time to stop and say hello. After visiting with him for a little bit and gathering donation info, it was off to the World of Coca Cola. The self-guided tour starts on the main level with Coca-Cola stories, hundreds of artifacts, vintage ads, a 1939 delivery truck, and interactive AI photo ops turning you into a classic Coke star. After the entry, you can head to the vault of the secret formula. Dramatic security theater leads you to a guarded room holding the legendary handwritten recipe. Learn the myths and tight protections around it. Classic Atlanta history since 1886. Me? I bypassed it. I'm more of an artifacts type of guy, so I walked through the hallways and saw the interactive displays. I'm not so sure about this setting on the camera. Let me know in the comments. Do you think I should use it again? I've been warned, and I'm doing it anyway. There's a flavor over there from Italy that I've been told not to try, but I'm doing it. For you. Does that really smell like anything? I regret that instantly. Oh my god. I don't know what they bottled. There's sugar, but there's also regret and probably a little bit of repressed anger. Oh my god, that is the worst beverage I've ever had in my life. I cannot believe Coca-Cola puts that in anything. Wow. I cannot fully express how bad that tastes. Do not ever drink it. I believe it's called Beverly. Well, I just got done with the tour of the Coca-Cola facility in Atlanta. More like a museum/gift store type of a thing. It was kind of neat. They had a little tasting lab where you could go and you could taste different types of spiced and fruity Cokes. They were delicious. I didn't find a bad one there. They had different exhibits from the years and different products. They had a
Coca Cola motorcycle that was special built. I mean, really neat stuff. I'll have it all in the B-roll there. They have on the second floor, and I guess this is famous, I didn't know about this, but they have a tasting room with Coca-Colas from all over the world, Coca-Cola products from all over the world. And the majority of them were really good. And I had one that was really bad. I guess it's pretty popular for being bad. And I thought, oh, I'm definitely going to mention that in the video. And then there was this other standout, and I filmed myself drinking this. It is called Beverly from Italy. I couldn't put into words just how bad it tasted. It was like, I've never had gypsum before, like sheetrock, drywall, gypsum. I imagine that plus bile and a little bit of that aftertaste from after you've thrown up, kind of mix those together, and that's the flavor. It was awful. I don't possess the proper vocabulary to tell you just how bad this beverage was. And they just keep putting it out there. It's notorious, so they must enjoy it. I don't know if they actually sell it in Italy. Maybe, I know I'm going to Italy probably next year, so maybe I'll search it out and see if it's the same thing there, or if Coca-Cola is just playing a really funny joke on everybody. Highly recommend going. It was a lot of fun. It's a lot of nostalgia. Being 50 years old, you know, I kind of grew up around Coca-Cola products and the polar bear, and you know, it was kind of a Christmassy thing. And then I grew up in a bit of a southern household. Most of my family's from the south, so Coca-Cola, Pepsi, RC Cola with some peanuts in it in a glass bottle. If you never had that before, you're missing out. But I would recommend going for sure. It cost me $14 as an adult to go through. I would say it was worth it.